Hey Frank Sewell. As I mentioned before, I would check your tank out, and we pulled the back seat out this morning, and you have a well tank. That's what it looks like. You know, would have been used for a water well, for an accumulator, perhaps. So it's not Coast Guard approved. It's not been tested. There is a drain down here. That's illegal. There should be no openings on the tank except for at the top. And you would have a fuel pickup opening, and you would have your fill opening, and you would have your vent opening. And then everything else was done right. It was strapped in place. We see that, and they've got the rubber between the strap and the tank. So that was kind of done. That was done pretty much right, but that tank needs to be replaced. It's not, as a matter of fact, we've been told by Hagerty that if you were to have a fuel-related problem that caused a loss on the boat, and it was caught by and then this tank was caught by a surveyor after the fact, then they wouldn't actually have to pay off. So, I recommend that we replace this tank, and then that opens you up for a fuel gauge, and we could put the fuel gauge in the dash, or we could put it under the dash, kind of in stealth mode, and instead of it being a $500 gauge, it could be a $50 gauge. And we could put it where it's, you know, under the dash, might even be hinged, and so that you could look at it whenever you wanted to, but tuck it out of the way in the case of a boat show. So anyway, just let me know what you'd like to do. I think I gave you a price on the tank. Installed and all, it ends up being about $1,000, maybe 1,100, somewhere between, no less than 1,000, no more than 1,200, and you know, give you great peace of mind to have that, and you would have a fuel gauge. So anyway, let me know what you'd like to do, sir.